So it's been like 8 months since I've made a video. Neglected my channel, my videos a little bit, like I normally do. And I came back, I saw all these comments, a bunch of new subscribers, things you would expect from a pretty small channel. The last time you saw me, I was doing work on the Vader, and I haven't recorded anything for a video in a while. So right now I'm riding the Vader. As you can see, it still works. I have just around 650 miles on it so far, so I haven't hit 1,000 miles, but it's just about broken in. As far as an update from the carb work I was doing before, I still haven't fixed it. The problem is much less apparent if the bike is warmed up and I've been riding for a little. But let's see, if I'm about medium throttle, yeah, of course it's not doing it right now. But my tuning right around half throttle at a certain RPM, the bike kind of sputters. More than likely it's probably too rich. All it is the needle needs replaced. It hasn't really interested me too much to fix it. I am by no means a professional mechanic. I'm literally just a guy who learned how to do everything in his parents' garage, just by trial and error and some YouTube videos. So I just want to point that out because I saw a couple comments saying I didn't know what I was talking about. You're not wrong. I don't always know what I'm talking about. That's the beauty of YouTube. You can just watch what people do and hope they do it right. Regardless, this is just a hobby for me, and I think as far as work being done on this bike is concerned, I'm probably pretty much done with it. I don't really know what else I would want to do besides, you know, regular maintenance. I did take the baffle out of my exhaust. It was a cheap aftermarket knockoff Yoshimura. The cap that went on top of the baffle fell off while I was riding. It was totally broke, almost as if it was 3D printed or something. It was all stringy and stuff. It was weird. And then the baffle started to kind of shake around in there on its own, and it was making this really annoying tinging sound. So I decided to take the baffle out, and not really any regrets here. I mean, it sounds fine to me. A couple other little issues. One of my turn signals here, you can see, is kind of flopping around, and it's all bent and broken. It still works, but the rubber is just totally wrecked. So maybe in the future I'll get some really nice solid turn signals for up there. Oh, and one of the 3 LED bars in the headlight broke while I was riding. Just the casing of it completely split. So I took it off, and now I just have one single running light and one single high beam, in turn making that 2 lights. Some fun things that happened to me while I've been gone. Not to excuse my absence from putting out updates on the Vader, but I moved out of my parents' house, which is where I recorded all those videos in that garage. So all my tools, my toolboxes, all the things you saw me using are now stored away in a storage cage. That makes it really hard to do any kind of automotive work. And I had a kid. I had a son who was born just a couple weeks before I'm recording this. He's a great little boy. He's such a boy. So I've been busy with that, but I figured it's a really nice day out. A couple of my riding buddies are going to go out to a racetrack to see some cars and possibly motorcycles engaging in shenanigans, and I'm going to join them. So I'm heading over to my friend's house now. He has a Z900 for sale that I'm very interested in buying, possibly even for next summer. Holy shit. Since I sold the VTR, I've been craving that power. Not necessarily wanting to go fast, but just a little bit of adrenaline rush you get from accelerating in lower gears, getting up to speed quick. I miss that. Ever since I started riding, I've always wanted an inline-4 really whiny sport bike, and I've never really had that experience. But I'm not really sure if I want to do the whole sport bike aesthetic again. So from what I've read, the Z900 is pretty much perfect for my profile and the things I'm looking for in a bike. So he's going to let me ride his bike on the way up to the racetrack today, get a feel for it. I was also very interested in the Yamaha MT-10. It's basically an R1 but upright, but it's a little too expensive for me. You know, when you buy stuff off your friends, they give you that friendly discount, so I'm trying to take advantage of that so I can have something nice and fun to ride. Then hopefully in the future I can start to teach my son how to ride bikes too. I'd love that. That's probably every rider's dream, is to teach their kids how to ride so they can ride with them and get into trouble together. And this poor bike, do you see me ringing it out all the way to the red line this entire ride? I'm also not the lightest guy in the world, so this bike's really hauling a storm for me. The thing I like the least about this bike for sure is the carburetor. When you're avoiding paying the extra money for a real Grom or a Z125, you're really losing a lot when you get rid of that fuel injection. Ooh, there, you see that? That sputter while I was trying to accelerate, that's the fuel mixture issue. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. But once again, I'm not a mechanic. But yeah, I mean, honestly, the last time I was looking at prices for bikes, I saw that the Z125s and the Groms are actually, in my area, around $2,500 brand new, which is a crazy good deal. Most dealerships seem to be going around that price. So as of right now, I mean, if you can get a good deal on one, definitely get a real Grom. Make sure it's fuel injected. You'll be a lot happier. That's another reason why I'm interested in the Z900 is that fuel injected power. Z900. Is this sticky?
No.
Ugh.
Everybody's got under those rock before.
Oh. It's a big old boy. Let me get used to it. Oh my god, that clutch is amazing. Oh, hold on, let me get used to it. Whoa! That's nice. Damn, dude. That feels good. Oh, I'm all about it. That first initial takeoff was a little scary for me because I haven't been on a powerful bike in a little while, as you can tell. Damn, this is torquey, man. You weren't kidding. Oh my god, even in third gear, it's so smooth. Does Jarek know we're getting gas?
Sure. Yeah, go shoot. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. I'm just in 6th gear chilling. I am not used to how smooth this is. I'm just used to my rough little fake Grom. Do you have a fuel gauge, by the way? Oh yeah, it's on 2 bars, okay. For fuck's sake. I haven't even ridden it 5 minutes down the road. It feels amazing. I can't wait till we get on the highway. Boop. Go ahead. Damn, dude. The power. The clutch is so light. It's insane. Alrighty. You want me to pour gas all over your gauge cluster? Okay. It's so nice having a rear brake. For fuck's sake. And this is why I got a piece of shit bike, so I could appreciate something like this whenever I get it. And it's pretty comfortable. I'm not complaining. I want to ride this thing more. Thank you. Well, that was pretty cool. There's no serious racing right now. It's just all practice. Oh my god, dude, this thing is... Oh, I love it. Because that's what I loved about the VTR. It was so torquey. Even though it wasn't like the fastest bike, I love that pull. I want to hammer on this thing so bad. I wasn't even full throttle either. That was good. Man, that feels good.
I like that. Fastest R6 in the state.
Turning with no hands. Just having fun. Yeah, there we go. Shoot your local heroin dealer. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, what the fuck? What was that? Did you just get sprayed too? I think a little kid sprayed us with a squirt gun or something. You wanna do a third gear pull from here and see what happens? 1, 2, 3. I love how I can be in 6th gear going uphill and just still have so much power.
All right.
Thank you for letting me ride your pretty little bike. That thing was sick. That Z900 is a fun bike. So much more torque than my VTR. It ran exactly how I wanted it to run. So if that bike is still available for sale next year, I think I'm gonna pick it up. Already my foot is going for a rear brake that I don't have. That pull is addicting. When you pull that throttle, it just makes you want to go and go and go. That's really the only way I can describe that torque, man. It feels so weird going from that to this. That's what you can expect from me in the future is something along the lines of a Z900. I would love to do work on that bike. Everyone's always in such a fucking hurry.